The Week 1 NFL schedule is an intriguing mix of non-divisional battles with division rivalries mixed in that could have an early impact on the playoff race. Two NFC South rivals square off on Sunday afternoon when Drew Brees and the Saints battle Tom Brady and the Buccaneers. Meanwhile, in the NFC North, Baker Mayfield and the Browns visit Lamar Jackson and the Ravens. The Saints enter Sunday's showdown as 3.5-point favorites according to the latest Week 1 NFL odds from William Hill. The Ravens, meanwhile, enter their matchup against the Browns as 7.5-point home favorites, according to the current NFL spreads. All of the Week 1 NFL lines are listed below, and SportsLine's advanced computer model has all the NFL betting advice and predictions you need to make the best Week 1 NFL picks now. The SportsLine Projection Model simulates every NFL game 10,000 times and is up over $7,000 for $100 players on its top-rated NFL picks since its inception 5 years ago. It also enters the 2020 NFL season on an incredible 96-65 roll on top-rated NFL picks that dates back to the 2017 season. The model ranked in the top 10 on NFLPickWatch in 3 of the past 4 years on straight-up NFL picks and beat more than 95% of CBS Sports office pool players 3 times during that span. Anyone who has followed it is way up. Now, it has examined the latest Week 1 NFL odds and lines, simulated every snap, and its predictions are in. Head to SportsLine now to see them all. One of the top Week 1 NFL predictions the model recommends: the Bears +3 cover with room to spare on the road against the Lions. After a quarterback battle in camp, the Bears have named Mitchell Trubisky their starting quarterback for Week 1. Trubisky is coming off a disappointing season, finishing with 138 yards, 17 touchdowns and 10 interceptions over 15 games. Despite posting mediocre numbers a season ago, Trubisky has had success against the Lions in his career. In fact, Chicago went 2-0 against Detroit last season, with Trubsiky throwing for 511 yards with 6 touchdowns against just 1 interception in those 2 victories. SportsLine's model says Trubisky and the Bears cover in more than 50% of simulations, while the under 43 also hits over 60% of the time. Another one of the Week 1 NFL picks from the model, the Baltimore Ravens -7.5 cover at home against the Cleveland Browns. Baltimore has dominated this rivalry in recent years, winning 7 of its last 10 meetings against Cleveland. The Ravens have also played extremely well against the Browns at home, going 10-2 in their last 12 meetings. Baltimore was also 6-1 at home a season ago. The Ravens enter the 2020 NFL season featuring one of the league's most potent ground games. In fact, Baltimore averaged 206 yards per game on the ground last season, which ranked first in the NFL. Meanwhile, Cleveland gave up an average of 144.7 rushing yards per game last season, which was 30th.